really making this podcast difficult to continue. You're really making this a tough time for me to enjoy. You really make me... I'm going to crash out again.
I think this is going to be a close game either way. I'd obviously lean Saints because I'm a Saints supporter. I also think the way we've been playing in these bigger games against, like with Ross Lyon compared to with Brett Radden, I think is a huge difference. I think we've put ourselves in a position where we can win this game. I wouldn't have said that 2 weeks ago.
Well, that's positive signs for you. You are currently in your prime form as a Saints fan, being the definition of mid at 4-4. But
You cannot talk, you North Melbourne supporter.
what are you talking about? You're the one who said your team is the definition of mid. You literally have said we're going to play 5. Remember that podcast where you're like, yeah, we're going to beat Geelong and then we're going to go 3-3. You're now 4-4. What are you trying to argue against? You're smiling because you know I'm right. You know your team is the definition of mid. It doesn't matter that I've said it. I can say that my team is the definition of awful, right? You're going to agree with that, aren't you? I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out on the podcast finally. Oh my God.
Yes, got it to work. Saints storm out to 25, 30-point lead. Blues bring it back really late, but Saints hold on and win by 5 in an absolutely belter of a game.
5. I am going to toe the party line, and I'm going to say that Carlton actually bounce back in this one.
Bounce?
You're really making this podcast difficult to continue. You're really making this a tough time for me to enjoy. You really make me... I'm going to crash out again. I'm going to crash out again. I'm about to lose my mind. Oh my God. You
so
really do
funny.
tip the scales of this podcast, don't you?
I love Crash Out Macca.
I can't do this. I can't do it. Oh, man. Okay, so I think Blues are going to win this by a goal. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys.
I think,
I'm so sorry.
despite... Honestly, this pick is just out of spite for you, honestly.
Fair enough.
This pick is out of...
Can't
Yeah,
play
you
that.
know what? Carlton by 60.